So, that dry cough is going to be there for a while. Let's try it again. Hey everybody, this is I'm John, and welcome to the channel. It's probably gonna be my first video, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be kind of rough. Mostly because I haven't figured out how lighting works. If you don't know, I'm training for my first open competition coming this November at Newcastle Chaos. Been doing about a lot of volume as of recently, but I'm starting to go back into my cut. And in order to get back into the swing of things, it's time to start training and eating again correctly. Again, I'm through the volume phase now, and I'm kind of working through figuring out how we're going to do my strength building phase before I go into peak. So, but let me start with what we're doing for breakfast. Got a bagel, some salsa to go in there, some cream cheese for the bagel because cream cheese is delicious. 1 egg, 200 grams of egg whites. Can't forget your greens. So we got some spinach over here. Then season it with obviously some garlic powder. Everything seasoning bagel. And some hot sauce. So this comes out to be about 45 grams of protein. I think 15 grams of fat. And I want to say 60 grams of carbs. This is going to be an uphill battle because my camera keeps on sliding. There it goes, the camera. All right, let's get 200 grams here. By the way, those that actually drink this stuff like straight, that's foul. I know Mitch Hooper just kind of came out with the video to say, you know, once you get over yourself, it's not so bad. I'm not gonna get over myself. I'm sorry, bud. Like, that sounds so gross to me to drink this stuff. They drink this stuff straight up. Just a little bit of hot sauce in there. This salsa is only like 5 calories, so really I can use what I want. It's gonna go down again. I need a comment. Put that in. I'm being lazy, so you should kind of chop this up, but I'm not going to chop this up. I'm actually just kind of going to rip it up and throw it in. Only about a half cup, so not too terribly much. Because greens are good for you. My 1 egg. For those that don't know, I was vegan for about 3 years. And then I started having some health issues. And I want to say it's not because of the veganism, it's because my body's just not making fucking cholesterol right now. My good cholesterol was almost non-existent, and my bad cholesterol, my dog is playing. So, because I don't have the ability to pay $400 a month for medication, we're trying to fix it with diet. I'm hoping to try to fix it a little bit. Don't know, I'm not a nutritionist, not a dietitian, but we're working towards that goal. Yeah, but fun fact, cholesterol is kind of needed for like bodily functions apparently. So in the pan, put a little bit of oil. You really do not need much. I'm just gonna get that all over the pan. You really don't need a lot to cover the pan. From that, a little egg mix. Just gonna go right on in. We're gonna let that cook up for a second while I get the rest of my breakfast prepped. Baker. I just got over COVID, so I still got a bit of a dry cough, and it's fucking killing me. Like, I still don't feel like I really have any energy just back yet. Going to the gym has been. I needed to go to the gym because that's how you get fat. At least that's how I get fat. I get sedentary. I'm working towards being a lightweight competitor because I'm 5'9", and people in lightweights are about 5'9" too. So, slow progress, but we're getting there. But in order to get the lightweights, my body weight goal is to get down to about $190. I'm sitting at 220 right now. My game plan, try to drop down to at least 200. I can drop down to at least 200 by the end of these 8 weeks. In my peak phase going in, I could probably try to drop the extra 10. And then the water cut. The water cut's gonna be the fucking worst part of this. That shit's awful. I did it one time to get ready for my first competition. Like, my kidneys hurt. I didn't know your kidneys could hurt, but my kidneys hurt. But as far as the workouts go, we're kind of volume, but we're kind of strength at this point. By the way, to wash it all down, I have a big thing of Diet Coke. I'm not gonna drink it all, but this is like my coffee in the morning. I don't like coffee, but I love pop. Love pop. Pop's my shit. Just listen to that thing sizzle. That's breakfast. Just add a little bit of hot sauce. You know, it's not bad. Like I said, about 40 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat, and I think like 50 or 60 grams of carbs. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's I will admit this is probably my biggest meal of the day. I love breakfast. That's kind of the meal that kind of gets me going for the rest of the day. But I'll come ahead and check in with you guys for lunch before we hit our training session. We're doing back today. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to lunch. All right, and for lunch is pretty simple. We're gonna have 2 fish sandwiches. So it's gonna be 2 cans of light tuna and water, 20 grams of protein a piece. That's pretty nice. We're gonna flavor it up with some plant-based ranch, and then 4 slices of whole wheat toast. So I'm weird. I like to toast my tuna fish sandwich. I don't particularly care for a cold tuna fish sandwich. I think it's got kind of a weird texture to it. So if I can crisp it up or make it kind of a little nicer, that's what I'll try to do. And this is just gonna become like my pre-workout meal as well. All right, got some good complex carbohydrates in there. Got plenty of protein to kind of get that good muscle protein synthesis going on. And again, this is nothing too fancy, and it's normally something I can cook up in a little less than 10 minutes. I hear you. Oh, my kitty cat. Say hi, buddy. You just want the food. You don't really care about daddy right now. Also, guys, if you are looking for like a really cheap protein source, tuna fish is probably the way to go, because depending on where you go, you can probably find it for about 75 cents a can, and it's higher protein, low in calories. When you're trying to make a certain weight class, you got to do what you can to cut down on weight. Along with this, I'm probably going to take some of my supplements. I take beta-alanine, I take some creatine, and I understand that there is a controversy going around right now, but believe it or not, I do take tricesterone. Now, in my opinion, if you take something like this, you're not natural. Here's the thing about supplements. I think that if you take a supplement like outside of a multivitamin, you're not natural. Edgar, I know, and I'm aware that you want my food. I think you're not natural. That's me personally. You're adding stuff that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get. But using supplements is not bad. It's not. I'm saying that. And being unnatural is not bad either. But the point I'm trying to make is creatine. Okay, normally for you to get enough creatine in your body, you need to eat like 4 pounds of beef a day. And I don't know if you guys have the budget or the stomach to eat that much. If I want to get enough creatine from tuna fish, then I'm going to have to eat like 10 to 15 cans a day, and I might as well just mercury poison myself at that point. I don't think you're natural if you're taking anything. Beta-alanine is another thing too. Like, the only way to get a sufficient amount of beta-alanine in you is you have a supplement for it. So I don't think you're a natural athlete once you start taking that stuff. I know that's like kind of a hot take, and I know that's very like boomer sounding of me. So many people sit there on their like high horse, like, oh, you're not natural, so you're not that good of an athlete. The fact that somebody takes, extra stuff doesn't make them the athlete. It's a hard work. It's the training plans. It's the, consistency that kind of goes into everything. And to water it down to, oh, well, you take steroids or you take, additional stuff, that's why you're better than me. No. Most people that are on stuff will tell you it maybe helps 10 to 15%. All right, some people get more. All right, you might get 50%. Those people are rare that you don't get 50% extra. Note this, guys. It's not that big of a deal. What supplements you choose to take and to not take. What I take is what I think is helping me. Like I think the testosterone's helping me. I feel a little stronger. I feel a little more like ready to work out. And I know there's this big scandal going around about the dosage being set forth. I feel like it's helping me. To each their own. You're not spending my money. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm not. All right. Most people don't need it. Actually, I'm gonna say 90% of people don't need it. In fairness, I'd say like 90% of the people don't need meat. Like if we really want to go down to, do you really need it? We could play that game. We could play that game with a lot of stuff. So to me, it's a non-argument. Now, you agree or disagree, really on you again. I don't particularly care, like how you feel one way or another. But again, I personally get out of the sink. I boiled Teddy some chicken earlier because he's chicken with his meals, and Edgar wants the chicken water. You're being bad. You're being bad, buddy. He's a good kitty though. I'm debating with myself whether or not I want to throw some spinach on here, or if I just want to go kind of plain Jane and suck it up. See how that's crisping up nice. As much as I hate to admit this, I do feel a lot stronger since I've started eating meat again. Like just strength athlete wise, I feel like I've been making a little bit more gains since I've been incorporating fish and eggs into my diet. And there, that is lunch. Tuna fish sandwich, a little bit of ranch spread across, 4 slices of wheat bread. Good to go. last meal of the day, we're having some kind of whitefish. I don't really know what it's called, but yeah, some whitefish. We got some lemon in there, pepper, garlic powder, Old Bay seasoning. All right, and then we're gonna have this with a baked potato and some broccoli. Baked potato's in the oven right now, so whenever that gets done. All right, in the baked potato, I'm gonna put a little bit of ranch, some barbecue sauce, tiny bit of butter, and I go, of course, some garlic powder, and just a little bit of hot sauce as well. And that's really my final meal. I will have a protein shake after this before I go to bed, just to hit that 180 goal I have for protein. But it's pretty much dinner. Nothing super special, nothing too super fancy. Yeah, it cooks it up in like 30 minutes if you do it slowly. And voila, food is ready. A little bit of that sauce I used to kind of give it a little drizzle, get a little extra flavor. Potatoes all made up, some broccoli, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I ate today in my training.